Mosquitoes kill more human beings every year than any other animal on the planet. They spread West Nile virus, Zika, and Eastern equine encephalitis, which kills roughly a third of the people who contract it. And here's the thing most people don't realize. Every mosquito biting you at home right now was born in your backyard. A professional mosquito spray contract runs $400 to $700 per season using synthetic chemicals, needs reapplication every 5 days, and comes with a warning to keep pets inside for 24 hours after treatment. Today we're building the complete system to shut that down. 3 layers, under $20 total, without touching a single honeybee or butterfly. Let's get into it, real quick, because this matters before we get to the fix. Citronella candles work within about 3 feet of the flame. Sit any further away and they're doing essentially nothing. Bug zappers? Research from the University of Delaware found mosquitoes make up less than 6% of what a zapper actually catches. You're out there electrocuting moths all summer. Chemical yard sprays knock down adult mosquitoes for about 5 days before rain washes them away, and you're back to square one. And here's what the pest control industry doesn't advertise. Most of those chemical sprays kill honeybees right along with the mosquitoes. But here's the bigger issue with all of them. Every single one targets adult mosquitoes after they're already in your yard. That's fighting the symptom. A single female mosquito lays up to 300 eggs every 3 days. Kill one adult and hundreds of replacements are already in the water waiting to hatch. You can't spray your way out of a reproduction loop, you have to break the loop at the source. And the source is standing water. A female mosquito can lay her eggs in less water than fits in your cupped hand. The saucer under a potted plant. A tarp pocket holding half an inch of rain. The dog bowl sitting outside for a week. And your gutters if there's any debris holding moisture. She doesn't need a pond, she needs 4 days and a bottle cap of water, and she's produced 300 new mosquitoes. Every mosquito biting you tonight came from somewhere within about 200 feet of where you're sitting. This is a local problem with a local solution. Layer 1, source reduction. Before you spend $1 on anything, walk your entire property once a week during mosquito season with a coffee can or bucket in hand. Dump every saucer, every tarp pocket, every wheelbarrow, every bird bath that's been sitting more than 2 days, every bucket, every toy, every container. Tip over anything that can hold water and leave it that way. This is called source reduction, and it's the foundation of the whole system. You can run every other method perfectly, and if there are 6 small catch pools hiding around your yard, you are manufacturing mosquitoes faster than anything can keep up with. The walk takes 5 minutes. Do it every week from May through September, no exceptions. For water you can't dump, a decorative pond, a rain barrel, a low spot in the yard. That's where the next layer comes in. Layer 2, the bucket trap. First, we are going to build our bucket trap. This is the engine of the whole system. It kills every mosquito larva before it ever grows wings. Here's how to build it. What you need: 1 5-gallon bucket with lid, dark colored, black, dark brown, or dark red. Research confirms mosquitoes preferentially lay eggs in dark containers because they better resemble natural breeding sites like shaded tree hollows and still pools. A bright white bucket in direct sun doesn't look like home to them. Dark and shaded does. 4 short lengths of half-inch PVC pipe, cut to 4 to 6 inches each, for the rain shield. A handful of grass clippings or dead leaves. And a container of Summit mosquito bits, available at Home Depot, Lowe's, or Amazon for around $17. Building it. Fill the bucket halfway with water. Rainwater is ideal. If using tap water, let it sit uncovered for 24 hours first so the chlorine off-gasses. Toss in a handful of grass clippings or dead leaves. As they decompose, they release the same compounds that natural ponds produce, telling a female mosquito this is a safe place to lay her eggs. The decomposing organic matter also releases carbon dioxide, which is the primary signal mosquitoes use to locate breeding sites. You're building a beacon. Now the critical ingredient. Sprinkle 1 heaping tablespoon of mosquito bits across the surface of the water. Don't stir, just let it float. So what are mosquito bits actually? The active ingredient is BTI. Bacillus thuringiensis israelensis. It's a naturally occurring soil bacterium first discovered in 1976 in the Negev desert of Israel. It produces crystal proteins that are completely inert until they reach the gut of a mosquito larva. A mosquito larva's gut has a specific alkaline pH and specific receptor sites that exist in essentially no other organism. When those proteins hit that environment, they activate and rupture the gut lining. The larva dies within 24 hours. Here's what makes BTI genuinely remarkable. Those proteins cannot activate in a human gut, a dog gut, a bird gut, or a bee gut. The chemistry is wrong and the receptor sites simply don't exist. Research has demonstrated that BTI is non-toxic to humans, mammals, birds, fish, and most invertebrates. The World Health Organization recommends it for treating drinking water containers. Germany has used it in public mosquito control programs since 1981, treating an estimated 189 generations of mosquitoes with no detectable resistance developing. It's as close to a perfect targeted biological control as exists. Placement. Put the bucket in a shaded spot away from where you actually spend time. Behind a shed, under a hedge, tucked along the fence line. You're drawing mosquitoes away from your patio, not toward it. One bucket covers roughly a quarter acre. For larger properties, build 2 or 3 and space them around the perimeter. For the rain shield, drill 4 equally spaced holes near the edges of the bucket lid. Push a short length of half-inch PVC pipe into each hole. Flip the lid upside down and set it over the bucket so the PVC legs rest on the ground, and the lid sits above the opening like a little roof. Rain deflects off the sides, mosquitoes fly in underneath. Toss a rock on top for wind. 5 minutes, a few dollars in PVC if you don't have scraps lying around. Non-negotiable rule: reapply 1 heaping tablespoon of mosquito bits every 14 to 28 days. If you forget, you haven't built a trap. You've built a mosquito factory. A bucket of fermenting water without active BTI is the most productive breeding site on your property. Set a phone reminder for every 3 weeks. For larger water sources, use mosquito dunks, small donut-shaped tablets, for rain barrels, decorative ponds, and low spots. 1 dunk covers 100 square feet of water surface for 30 days. Sprinkle bits directly into gutters every few weeks during mosquito season. Gutters with any debris holding moisture are one of the most overlooked breeding sites on any property. Layer 3. Handling the adults. The bucket trap kills every new generation, but the adults already flying around your yard tonight are not going to politely go lay their eggs in your bucket and leave you alone on the porch. We'll handle them separately. Where do adult mosquitoes actually hide? During the heat of the day, mosquitoes are not out flying. They're resting on the cool undersides of leaves in your shrubs and hedges, waiting for evening. That's the target zone. Spray those resting spots and you hit the majority of the adult population in one pass. The DIY essential oil spray. In a backpack or pump sprayer, combine 1 ounce clove essential oil, 1 ounce cinnamon essential oil, half an ounce thyme essential oil, and 4 ounces of witch hazel as an emulsifier. Fill the rest with water and shake well. A 2023 study published in Scientific Reports found that blends of thyme and clove oil provided over 2.5 hours of complete mosquito repellency. This runs under $12 for a full season of applications. Spray the undersides of all shrubs and hedges around your property, patio furniture, the underside of your deck, around doorways, and along fence lines. Reapply every 7 to 14 days and after heavy rain. These oils are completely safe for honeybees and butterflies. For a ready-to-use commercial option, Mosquito Beater is available at Home Depot for around $20 to $21 and covers 5,000 square feet with similar essential oil chemistry. Your weekly routine. Here's how to run all 3 layers without thinking too hard about it. Every week, walk the property and dump every standing water source. 5 minutes. Every 3 weeks, add a fresh tablespoon of mosquito bits to each bucket. Check dunks in larger water sources. Every 7 to 14 days, reapply the essential oil spray. After heavy rain, sooner. Once a month, May through September, drop a fresh dunk in your rain barrel and any low spots that hold water after storms. Your total season cost: mosquito bits, $17. Mosquito dunks, $9 for a 6-pack. DIY essential oil spray, $12. Buckets, $5 to $8 each, one time. That's a full season for under $45. 3 layers, source reduction to cut off breeding sites. The bucket trap with BTI to kill every new generation before it hatches. Essential oil spray to handle the adults already in your yard. Each layer covers the gaps of the others. Together they collapse the mosquito population around your home and keep it down all season. Safe for bees, safe for butterflies, safe for dogs, kids, fish ponds, and the birds at your feeder. BTI has been around since 1976 and the pest control industry has known about it the entire time. Now you do too. Hit subscribe if this was useful. We keep things practical around here. Drop a comment telling us how bad the mosquitoes are where you live and which layer you're starting with. We read all of them. Catch you in the next one.